Susan from Inside Out Yoga. Welcome to your practice. Today's class, I'm going to be teaching you a few variations of bird dog plank. Just another great kind of fun variation of plank you can add to your regular plank practice. Before we begin, I just wanted to point out a couple of things on the body I'll be referring to. Index knuckle, thumb knuckle, big toe mound. So let's go ahead and begin. We'll start with just weight bearing on the hands. So align your wrists beneath your shoulders roughly. They can come a little forward, a little back, depending on you. And for most people, point your index fingers dead ahead so that the wrist creases are in line with the top edge of your mat. Spread your fingers wide, and then press your index knuckles, your thumb knuckles, your fingerprints, and imagine you were dragging your pinkies and your thumbs toward one another, but keep pressing your index and thumb knuckles. That'll create kind of like a little suction in the center of the palm. Keep that in the hands. Hug your triceps into the midline, and turn your upper arms out so that the eyes of your elbows roughly face your thumbs. Add the legs. Knees beneath the hips. Fingerprints press. Index and thumb knuckles press. Drag your pinkies, thumbs toward one another. Turn your upper arms out. Hug your triceps in. Then tuck your toes and send your left foot back into a lunge, heel in line with your sitting bone. You might glance at your foot and notice that you can't see your heel. Make it disappear behind your vision. Notice if you're arching your low back too much, and if so, lift your lower belly. You can stay right here, or you can bring your fingerprints forward of your shoulder. You can also bring your hands back and lift your leg up, no higher than hip height, noticing if your low back arch increased, lift your lower belly. You can stay here, or once again bring your fingerprints forward, or you can lift your arm about ear height or lower, palm would face in or down, depending on what's most comfortable for you. The back of the head is in line with the back of the pelvis, and look down the bridge of your nose so you're not straining the back of your neck. Hug your outer right hip in and your outer left arm in, hugging into the midline. And then imagine your rib cage were an umbrella. Feel it opening as you inhale, closing as you exhale. Bring everything down, and we'll come into the next variation. So we'll do regular plank, and then one-legged plank, and then bird dog plank. So when I'm working on bird dog plank, it's a very difficult thing for me to hold, but I'm working up to it. Maybe some of you are as well. So we'll start with the same hands, wrists beneath the shoulders. Let's go ahead and bring knees beneath the hips. Index fingers face forward. Press your fingerprints, your index and thumb knuckles. Drag your pinkies, thumbs toward one another. Turn your upper arms out. Hug your triceps in. Keep that. Send your left foot back into that lunge, and then your right foot. So press the big toe mounds down and lift your thighs up. That might have pitched your pelvis forward, so lift your lower belly. Look down the bridge of your nose, back of the head in line with back of the pelvis. You can stay here, or one-legged plank. Lift one leg, keeping all those actions in the leg no higher than hip height. Maybe try the other leg. Maybe try bird dog plank. So keep the leg lifted, lift your lower belly. Fingerprints can come forward. Maybe you lift it up, ear height. Hug into the midline. Look down the bridge of your nose. Umbrella opens and closes. Hard for me. Bring everything down, bring your foot down. And so those are a couple of variations of bird dog plank. That last variation for me is still very difficult, and I'll try it on days where I feel strong. Anyway, thank you so much for practicing with me. Namaste.